So welcome, I am Mark, and this is By Divine Design. This truly is by divine design. If you are here either live or watching this on YouTube later, it's because your divine being designed it for you to be here now. That divine being that before each lifetime designs the major aspects, the major encounters, the major connections of your lifetime. That divine being that you truly are is why we are here today. So a little bit about who I am is that I am a channel of my own divine being, also of Archangel Metatron, and the rest of my spirit team. And we channel to help you reawaken to your divine being by helping you to expand and clear and refine your energy system, helping you to clear all the low vibrational influences from other lives, from your ancestors, from your culture, from this lifetime, helping you to uncover the truth of who you are, what you came here to do, what divine gifts you intended to bring with you and to be reminded of and to reclaim access to help you more fully descend into this lifetime and help the planet and all of humanity, as well as yourself, to ascend into a heaven on earth, to leave the karmic path behind, to enter the dharmic path of ease and grace and love. So welcome to this weekly free meditation, transmission, channeling, whatever you want to call it, that happens every Wednesday on Zoom at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right now. If you look in the video description, there's a link to the Zoom call, and there will be further information available. So let us begin today's exploration, today's healing, today's transmission. Just allow yourself to relax as much as you can and to be as attentive as you can. Attentive to what's happening within your body, within your energy system, within your awareness. So the transmission is entering your divine being, strengthening, reawakening the presence, your presence, the presence of this divine being that you are. So Specifically, we are opening the heart area, the heart chakra, to allow for this expansion of your divine being here into this dimension, into this lifetime. Opening and expanding your heart chakra. This divine transmission is now beginning to dissolve old identifications that no longer serve you, old ways of being, more limited ways of being that no longer serve you, that no longer serve humanity, that no longer serve all that is. Just dissolving as many of these as we can right now with the assistance of Archangel Metatron and his cube that he has put around us, his energetic cube of life. So in effect, we are dissolving the ego self, the small self, the limited self, the divided self. And each one of your guardian angels is with you, supporting this process. As a calm is now being infused into your heart chakra, this growing calmness. A growing spaciousness is now evolving all around you. Just a sense of greater spaciousness. Calm, quiet spaciousness enveloping you now. As we also expand your energy system, expand and open. And now that's allowing your crown chakra to open further, to receive the descending divine force as if from high above, like a waterfall flowing down through the crown chakra, down through all the chakras, through your energy centers, into the center of the earth, helping you to descend with more of your true being, opening, expanding, opening, expanding. There are a few fears appearing in the first chakra. Clearing those fears away. Fear about losing your sense of who you are, your small sense, your limited sense. fear of losing the familiar, including the familiar discomforts, the familiar suffering. There's a fear of losing whatever's familiar that we're clearing away now. And it's good for you to know that it's actually your own divine being that clears this within your system. Whatever blockage that I notice, I bring it into my system to release it. And then my system acts like a mirror to your system. Your system sees what I did within my system, and just by reflex, it does the same thing. So all healing truly is self-healing. You're healing yourself. It's just you're also receiving the benefit of seeing how someone else does it first, and then just by reflex, it's a simple reflex, you clear your system in the same way that you see me clearing mine. Okay. Again, more calmness is being infused into your energy system. More calmness. Via the heart center. It's being infused into the heart, and then the heart is infusing it into the rest of your system. And with that, a growing quiet, a growing peace. And now Archangel Metatron is instructing his cube that's all around us to begin lifting our vibrations, lifting us to higher vibrations, higher, more subtle awarenesses. Slowly, gently lifting who and what we are to a higher plane of existence, a higher plane of beingness. Lifting us through other dimensions, other planes of existence that are not important to us today. Okay, we have arrived at the target plane of existence. We're just going to hold here for a few moments as our energy systems absorb frequencies here and adjust. As Metatron and his angels are helping that process of adjustment. So the main feeling here is refinement. The energies present are helping to refine your energy system. Your energy field all around you and within. More subtle connections, more connections in general, and those connections being more refined and subtle, allowing greater clarity of experience, of awareness. And again, this is centered in the heart and expanding out from the heart to the rest of the system. And what I'm noticing in each of us is a type of device that we implanted. It's like right behind the physical heart. This energetic, it's a homing device. It's like a GPS device that orients us towards home. And these devices, because of our proximity to one another, these devices are now activating. They were designed to activate only when they come in contact with others who have this device. They're golden colored devices. So they've been on, but just sending out a very subtle frequency. But as they activate, it's like they're reconfiguring themselves. It's like parts of the outside are flipping inward and parts are unfolding and opening up and expanding. So these homing beacons or homing devices are activating, unfolding, reconfiguring, and starting to send out a stronger signal now. And they are communicating with one another. So anyone who listens to this recording, as well as those of us here live now, I mean, there is no space and time for this. And yet our proximity is what activated these homing devices. And they're all communicating with one another. There's uploads and downloads of information being shared across all these homing devices that are activating right now. Across space, time, and dimension. So the information I'm receiving is those of us who have these devices, our home that's being referred to here, well, it's hard to describe. It's a place, it's a beingness, it's for lack of a better word, a starseed family. The name I give it is Solarïs. It is also known by other names, but that's how I've always known it. So the transmission is just growing stronger. The shared information, the homing beacons are sharing with one another is growing stronger. There's a lot of information to assist in reawakening and remembering home and your mission, who and what you are, and where you come from, at least at this level of being. There are many layers and levels of what could be named home. This is just one of those levels, one of those aspects that we each relate to as home. So these devices now are working on reconfiguring our energy system to be able to continue to receive this information, this higher truth and higher love and higher light. That it's time for us to reawaken to and remember and to embody in this lifetime. Much expansion happening. We're just supporting the expansion of the energy system, the expansion of this new sense of being, this new experience of being. In order to make more space for this presence, it's automatically clearing low vibrational influences from your system and low vibrational influences upon your system. So as these homing devices continue to reconfigure themselves and your energy system, it's expanding in size, continuing to unfold itself and reconfigure, continuing to reprogram your energy system to resonate with this new vibration and new configuration. And so it's growing now into this like egg-like sphere around you, made up of golden white light, like golden white gridworks of light, golden white patterns of energy. It's kind of like the shell is like this very fine golden white mesh of filaments all around each one of us. The angels are continuing to help your system to adjust to this. And I'm continuing to hold the overall transmission that is aiding this whole process. And as we become more attuned to this energy of home, of Solarïs, Solarïs is also now sending a transmission of reconnection, reawakening, remembering. Let's just sit with this unfolding for a few more minutes in silence. So as the transmission from Solarïs becomes stronger, it starts to pull us towards itself, energetically pulling us into itself, into this remembrance of home. And as we draw closer to it, and its transmission becomes stronger, these egg-like spheres around us now are being activated even more as they resonate, as we resonate more with the core of this starseed. There's really no English word for what Solarïs is. It's a family and sort of it's divine beings who have an alignment with one another, a shared purpose, a shared perspective. You kind of see it as a group association, an association of all kinds of different beings of light and love who have come together in a shared purpose, a shared sense of meaning and resonance. So we're continuing to draw closer and closer to it, to home, to this level of home, of beingness. It's continuing to awaken memories of who and what we are, of why we are. So I'm going to pose those as questions and allow some silence after each question. Just allow your own divine beingness to answer these questions for you, either in words, images, felt senses, knowings. So from the perspective of this level of home, who are you? And from this level of being home, what are you? And from this place of remembering, what is your purpose on earth? And from this place of knowing, why did you choose the particular challenges you have now in this lifetime? And from this place of home, what gift would you like to give yourself? Now it's good for you to know that this connection to home, this connection to Solarïs, is now permanently reopened in your system. This golden white sphere of light is now permanently activated and awakened as part of your system. All the downloads you received, all the remembrance has been embedded into your system, your reconfigured system, so that you can bring all of this back into your everyday life. As it continues to unfold within your system to reveal more of itself to you, as it continues to awaken you to more of who and what you are, why you are, what your purpose is, what your gifts are. So we are now beginning to help you to return down through the various dimensions we passed through on the way up. Descending back towards Earth, to this lifetime, this body, this location. Expanding your energy system, your beingness here in this dimension to receive all of this change, all of this light, love, and truth, all of this transformation and awakening. Landing now, landing and grounding to the center of the earth in whatever way is best for you to ground, to connect, to share this with the rest of humanity energetically, resonating this out to the whole planet. Sharing the love, sharing the light, sharing the truth, as if you're a lighthouse, just letting the light shine bright in all directions. Pulling you in even more deeply into this body, into this dimension. And just know when you open your eyes, you will be looking out as this new being, more awakened being. This divine being that you are. This transmission is complete. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your participation. We so appreciate it. We so appreciate you. Blessings.